Good morning, beautiful souls. Hello, my beautiful Libras. I'm so happy to be speaking with you today. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate all your comments, all of your likes. So keep on doing it. Also, if you leave a comment down below telling your experience, go ahead, keep on leaving those. I love seeing those comments. Thank you guys so much. I greatly appreciate it. The message that I have for you guys today is you have a choice. You have a choice to be on either side of the fence, but you can't do both, okay? The message that I got was the Ten of Swords, okay? The Ten of Swords. And the way that I looked at it, depending on where I was on the side of the card, is what I would have gotten, okay? If you can understand that, whichever way that I was on either side is the message that I would have gotten. Now, the Ten of Swords represents being drained energy, like being like to your last, like having this dead energy about you, this negative energy, this unbalancing, uncleansing energy that's around you, that's draining your spirit, and you want no more of that energy. Now, you can stay on that side. You can stay drained. You can stay complaining about, woe is me, and it's so hard, and I have to do all this, and these people weren't there for me, and, you know, things don't work out for me this way. I always got to work harder, and I'm always in a relationship with a person that doesn't want to give back. I'm tired of it. I'm tired. Okay? You can stay tired, or if you look at the Ten of Swords in reverse, it's a freeing energy. It's a new energy. It's that new energy that you want so bad. It is that new energy that comes in. You can either have this new energy, this forgiving energy, this moving on, this release, this hope for the future. You can either look at your life and see, okay, this is what I've done, and this is the result that has got me. This is how I've loved, and this is the result that has got me. And you can move on, and you cannot change the past. No, you cannot change the past. The people that hurt you, they would have still have hurt you. The situations that were hard, they would have still been hard. But you know what you can do? You can change today. I know this sounds like a big motivational speech, but I know some of you guys really, really need this. This message was so clear as day yesterday to me, and I was like, aha, oh my gosh. You know, I have to tell my Libras this message. This is for us. The swords that represents us. This is for us. This is our message. Or, you know, I feel like you have that choice. You have that choice to move into a new beginning, a new place, a new start, or you can stay drained. Because I know this message is so dear to me, on my heart to give you guys, because I know, Libra, I know you work a lot. You put up with a lot. You see a lot, and you take in a lot. It's a lot for us to be balancing on our scales daily, like day in and day out. That is our natural reaction to things that happens to us. But that is, I know we go through a lot. And I know most times in situations, we're the ones that's giving. We're the ones that feel like we're giving more than we're getting. Okay, we're the ones that feels like, okay, we planted more seeds than have harvested. And even if you're not a Libra sun, just a Libra moon, Libra rising, Libra sun doesn't have to be your necessarily sun sign to get this message. But if you've been drained before, I'm here to tell you, sweet babies, you have a choice. You have a choice to continue that drainage or to look at life new. For some of you guys, you may be thinking, how do I look at life new? Becoming free is where you feel your most creative. Okay? I'm like, this message was so clear as day to me yesterday. In order to get some freeing type of energy, you have to be where you feel the most creative. If that is at work, that's what you need to put yourself into. If it's a certain type of passion, that's what you need to bring yourself into. If you feel creative when you're around certain groups of people, that's what you need to do. You need to find that thing. Stop trying to look for a quick result and look for that time, that quality time you can spend with yourself to build the life that you desire. Because some of us, we have really, really big dreams, like billionaire dreams, millionaire dreams. Like we have really, really big dreams. And it's okay. You're dreaming big. That's step number one. But step number two is believing. Do you believe you actually can live that dream? And you can. You can. You can be on the other side of the swords. Okay? I'm feeling for some of you guys, you may have another thing that probably won't tap out your energy, but it's going to be another thing. One more sword. For some of you guys, you already know what that is. You already been bracing this moment, been trying not to think about it. Let me tell you something, Libra. You got this, okay? No, we're not supposed to sit here and struggle and harbor pain and take all of the pain. No, we're not supposed to do that at all, okay? But you are strong, and you do have this. You do have this. You're not going to break apart. You're not going to fall out and pass out and just be dead because of the energy. You have this. And you also, even still, you have a choice to always turn those swords around and look at the freedom in it. Look at the love. Look at the blessed and the lesson in these things that's coming towards you. My last message, I talked about letting go of the struggle mentality. Libra, let go of that struggle mentality. You do not have to suffer. Life, you are not put here to suffer. I don't care what you told yourself because you were suffering. I don't care the excuses you made because people didn't show up for you, people didn't love you. I don't care. All of that stuff is bullshit, Libra. You told yourself those things so you can survive, and look around. You are surviving. Now it's time for you to start living. A lot of you guys have made some agreements, made some agreements back before you were able to understand. I'm talking about childhood trauma here. A lot of these swords, and if this does not resonate, make sure you guys are subscribed and you can see my next message. Hopefully that message resonates with you. Be sure to check your other placements or to go ahead and see another reading. If this reading is resonating with you right now, make sure you click and like this video and make sure you're already subscribed. Okay? Some of you guys, this is childhood trauma. Some of you guys made these bonds and made these agreements because of childhood trauma. Some of you guys have not given yourself permission to fully live. Some of you guys have only given yourself permission to suffer. You've only given yourself permission to take on loads, to work, to just be there for people. You haven't given yourself permission to fall back into the arms of someone who loves you. Look around. There are people who love you out there, Libra. Libra, you are precious, okay? Whatever agreements you made before you fully knew, cut those agreements out. The life that you want to live is here. The life that you desire is here. It's here and it's now for the taking. What you cannot do is you cannot live this life with those old agreements. Something's got to give. You can either be on one side of the swords or on the other side of the swords, but you can't do both. You can't do both, baby girl. You can't do both, young king. You can't do both, young queen. You cannot do both. You have to choose. Are you going to suffer? Or are you going to live abundantly? Are you going to dwell on the past? Or are you going to create a new future? The choice is literally up to you. Okay? The choice is literally up to you. And I know this is heavy stuff because it's heavy stuff for me. And I have to sometimes, I have to rejuvenate myself. I have to meditate. I have to self-care Because some agreements I made as a child that still affect me today. And I have to sit down and ask myself, well, why am I doing these things? Well, why do I have to do these things? That's because an agreement. I do have a reading. If this reading is resonating, I do have a reading on my channel that is about breaking soul contracts. I really feel a lot with the soul contract here. And we're coming to the point where the universe is saying, look, Libra, you can be on either side of this fence. You know you like to weigh your scales, but you need to make a choice of where you're going to be. Are you going to suffer? Are you going to dwell on the past? Are you going to complain? Or are you going to live and create and love and be passionate and forgive and move on? Most of the times, it is not what happens to us. Most of the time, we can take what happens to us. It's that moving on part. Some of us stay stuck in what happens to us. It's not literally what actually happens to us. It is how equipped are you at moving on, keeping that ball rolling, because you can't hold on to anything. When you hold on to something too tightly, you suffocate. You can't hold on your breath. If you were to hold on your breath, you would suffocate. That's the same thing with some of these memories, with some of these old things that's happened in your life. You've been holding on to them. Let them go, Libra. Let them go. I want to say thank you guys for coming here today. Libra, you know I love you so much. I'm in this game with you. If you guys are going through something, anything at all that you want to leave down in the comments, go ahead and feel free to leave those comments down below. I love when you guys comment. Thank you guys for being here again, Libra. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.